Welcome back, everybody. It is January 28th, run streak day 117. In yesterday's video, I goofed up and said it was 117 at the beginning. It was actually 116, but that's okay. As you can see here, though, we got a little bit of snow last night, just a little bit. And yeah, it should make for a good run, though. I'm gonna go down by the river, see how the trail is. They're just now starting to clear the roads, and they'll probably start plowing the sidewalks here pretty soon too. It is Saturday, so they're not as on it as they usually are during the week. They usually get started a little later on that stuff, but that's okay. It's about 10:30 in the morning. It's really cold out. It's like, I think it said it was 1 degree with the wind chill. So yeah, good times, right? So, I actually grabbed my battery fresh off the charger when I headed out for the run this morning, and my battery is at 68%. So there's either a problem with my battery or a problem with my charger. Either way, not good. Not good at all. So, basically I'm gonna have to do all my talking very early in the run, get it out of the way. That way my battery doesn't go dead on me around mile 4 or 5. So the first thing I wanted to mention during today's run is the shoes that I'm wearing. My go-to snow running shoes, the ASICS Gel Venture 8s. The other day, I want to say 2 runs ago, I passed the 200-mile mark in these shoes. So what are my thoughts on these after 200 miles? Well, first of all, I'm going to put up a video clip here so you can see the kind of condition that they're in after 200 miles. A few videos back, maybe 10 or so videos back, I showed the New Balance Fresh Foam 680s after 100 miles, I think it was. And the ASICS after 200 are in better shape than the New Balances after 100. So that should give you an idea. Very good, very durable. Here comes the wind, sorry about the audio, but yeah. They are great shoes. Now, they are supposed to be like trail running shoes, but of course, I run in them in town, on the trail, just wherever. They're really comfortable. The cushioning is just right for what I want in my level of cushioning in a running shoe. And they keep my feet dry and warm, which is very important during these winter months. So, for the price, they're almost unbeatable because they're very cheap. Now, I have other trail running shoes that are upwards of 150 bucks, and they do not do nearly as well as these do. So I would highly recommend these. Well, unfortunately, as the run continues, my selfie stick continues to break and deteriorate. I mean, it started yesterday on the run, and yeah, it's breaking some more. So I didn't order a new one yesterday, but I'm gonna have to when I get home today. This one is not going to last more than a few more runs. I'm probably gonna have to like tape it together or glue it together or something just to make it work, basically. But that's okay, we'll get a new one. I am a little disappointed that this one only lasted like, if I had to guess, 100 days or so. So maybe 3 months before it broke. It is what it is. I mean, what can you do? I guess I can spend like $50-something on the official GoPro brand selfie stick, but I've bought an official GoPro accessories before and they're not really any better quality. So I hate to spend the extra money on something like that. All right, well, we caught a break in the wind here, so you know what that means. It's time for last night's Bruce Willis movie. I don't know how many more of these we're gonna do. We're running, I out of movies, to be honest. And I don't know who we're gonna pick after Bruce Willis, but we'll get to that when it's time. Anyway, last night's Bruce Willis movie was an interesting one. It was called The Wire Room, and starred Bruce Willis and Kevin Dillon. I feel like I recognize a couple other people, but I can't think of their names. Newer movie. So yeah, and it was on Tubi, Tubi, for free to watch. More or less what it's about is there's a room called the Wire Room, and a couple Homeland Security agents man this room, and they monitor, in this case, a specific Irish gangster criminal guy. And basically they're just trying to get some dirt on him so they can put him away. And Kevin Dillon's the new guy. He comes in for his first day of work, and everything blows up and gets crazy, basically. Overall, it was actually a pretty good movie. I was thinking it was going to be kind of lame, but you know what? It really wasn't that bad. I'd have to give it like 3.5 out of 5 stars. No, scratch that. 3.7 out of 5 stars for The Wire Room. The story wasn't terrible. The acting wasn't terrible at all. Yeah, just not bad overall. I recommend it. If you need something to watch, go check that out. I'm gonna head back over to the river, see if I can get some footage of the eagles flying around. They are out enjoying the snow this morning, that's for sure. There's a lot of them out there. There's a bald eagle flying right there. The ones that just flew up above me, I don't believe those were the eagles. They look more like osprey. I think they kind of inhabit the same area as the eagles. They're not quite as big as the eagles, but still pretty big, pretty impressive birds. I'm used to seeing osprey from Idaho. They're all over Idaho when we used to live there. But yeah, they're here too. All right. Ooh, camera's freaking out here. I don't know if it's actually recording or not. Okay, made it back from the run here. I actually already filmed the run recap while I was out there, but the camera froze up because I was at like 10% battery and the camera was freezing cold at that point. With the wind, it actually got really cold for the last half of the run. I had to even put my face mask on and stuff like that. Let's take a look at the stats here. I'll throw them up on the screen for today's run and also for the 117 days of the run streak in general. So today's run, 5.2 miles, pace was 9 minutes 26 seconds, elevation gain 440 feet, average heart rate today was 145, which is actually pretty low. I mean, I know my pace is real slow, so I should have a lower heart rate, but it's very, very cold out there, and usually my heart rate will go up by about 5 to 10 beats per minute when I'm in very, very cold temperatures like that. So that's pretty interesting. Great run though overall. Had a lot of fun out there. Good to get 5 miles in at least before I start my day. So I'm gonna take a nice warm shower, eat some hot oatmeal, and get on with my day here. Well, it's been a few videos since I showed what we're eating for dinner, so I figured I might as well do it tonight here while I have time. We got some jasmine rice, and then we had some leftover split pea and potato stuff. I don't know what to call it because it's not really a soup, but it's really, really good on top of the rice. And I seasoned it up and then put in a little bit of hot sauce in there as well. And then to go with that, a little bit of a salad here. It's kind of like a cross between a salad and a slaw. Got some pickles in there, some tomatoes, some cabbage, some carrots, some lettuce, all kinds of stuff, some sunflower seeds as well. All right, so aside from dinner, I've been busy in the kitchen today, just kind of getting some meals prepped for the next few days here. So for lunches for the next 2 days, we have a couple of these. This is just like a pasta salad.
just some pasta, some olives, some veggies in there, tomatoes. I think there's some broccoli in there, some other stuff. And then here is Asian noodle salad with some of the millet and brown rice ramen. We got some pineapple in there, some shredded cabbage, carrots, some edamame, all kinds of good stuff there. Also got some tofu soaking. This is for tomorrow. We're gonna cook this and maybe make some sandwiches out of it or something. Then I made a batch of hummus as well, just because hummus along with these bagels here is just a really good snack, especially when you're like working or on the go or whatever. And then I was digging around through the cupboard and I found an open thing of lentils, so I decided, well, I'll just finish these lentils off because we have 2 other bags in there. And yeah, just made some prepared like seasoned lentils here that we can use with whatever. We could put them in pasta like we did the other day with the ragu sauce. Lentil ragu was actually pretty good, so we might do that again, or I can use them in something else like a soup, or eat them with some rice, just anything really, make a wrap or something like that. But yeah, that's what I've been working on today.